Welcome to Steve Marriott Coaching. Now, in this session, I want to talk about the people agenda, but not for HR people. I want to talk about the people agenda for operationally focused leaders and managers. See, in the last few weeks, I've had 3 conversations with operationally focused leaders, and they've basically told me the same thing, that this isn't the job they signed on for. They are now in a position where they're good at what they do, and they've already got a full diary with things that they need to do just to keep the wheels moving. And they seem to be being bombarded with bolt-ons and extras from on high. So in order for them to get some focus on that one, what I wanted to do is give them a practical tool that would firstly explain and help them understand where all of these initiatives fitted in, but more importantly, gave them a readily accessible way of finding where their focus is, but more importantly, where they should target their actions to have the biggest impact. So let's look at the model that we put together. Now, the baseline is all about trust. It's about leaders trusting their people and their people trusting their leaders, and then that trust being extended to other working groups and other teams within your organisation. With improving trust, the natural outcome from that is we improve our relationships, we feel better connected, and we've also got a better level of understanding of each other and those people that we work with. That hits the heart of your engagement agenda. With improving relationships and improving engagement scores, you get to a place where people feel safe. Amy Edmondson's done a lot of work on this thing called psychological safety, but this is the heart of your well-being and resilience. When people don't feel safe, it affects their sense of well-being, and it affects their ability to remain resilient to the inevitable changes in paths and goals within the business. The more safe they feel, the more that they're equipped to ride those storms and be resilient. With that sense of resilience, we're in a place where people begin to feel like they really genuinely belong in the business and as part of the team. And that hits your diversity and inclusion agenda. Inclusion is what makes diversity work. When people feel like they belong, they get a greater sense of confidence in themselves and confidence in those that they work with. And with that increasing confidence, we can enter a period of growth, whether that's entering into a growth mindset where we're open to more critique, or personal growth, so expanding our horizons and changing our skill sets, or directly contributing to growing the business, expanding our repertoire, working with areas that we haven't worked with. So that's where they all fit into a logical sequence, which made sense for the operational guys that I spoke with. But then we got the question of, okay, so what do we do with it? What you need to do now is put a pin into this diagram to say, where's my main focus for the coming year? So if your focus is about well-being and resilience, you're noticing that people are away from work or they're beginning to struggle with things, your focus should be around creating that safety. But your actions will be best served by going to the level below, by taking actions that will improve your relationships, your connectedness and understanding. You will have a better chance of securing that level of safety, well-being and resilience that you want. Likewise, if your engagement scores are heading in a direction that you're not happy with, your actions ought to be about ensuring that your trust is something that you can build on. So do things that will establish trust, build trust, extend trust, or more importantly, repair trust if it's been broken. Again, if you're focusing on your diversity and inclusion metrics, then the area that your action should focus on is about making people feel safe, making people feel unjudged, and making people feel that they can be closer to their most authentic selves. So there's the model that we put together. It's simple and it's impactful, and that's what we liked about it. You see, as soon as these guys understood where all of these, what seemed to be separate and disparate elements fitted together, they could relax. And with that relaxation, what they really appreciated was it's a tool that they can use straight away to firstly understand where they should focus, but more importantly, where they should target their actions. It worked for them. I really hope it works for you.